Hey everyone, Miss GoElectric here. Now, most people think e-bike season ends when the first snowflake hits the ground. I grew up in Michigan where we learned that the right gear and preparation make or break outdoor activities when the temperatures drop. For me, snow riding is some of the most fun I have on two wheels all year. Today, I'd like to share my top 5 tips for winter e-bike riding, including the essential gear, bike setup, and battery hacks to stay out there all 12 months. When your e-bike's battery is exposed to the wind and frigid temperatures, its core temperature can drop fast. When you store your e-bike's battery for longer periods of time, it's a good idea to store it inside where temperatures are moderate. It's also a good idea to keep e-bike batteries charged between 40 to 70% if they'll be stationary for more than a couple of weeks. When you want to ride in the winter, be sure to charge up the battery to 100% to get the most out of it. Most e-bikes lack thermal management systems like those found in modern electric vehicles. They're typically built with cells based upon lithium-ion chemistry, which means riders will likely experience noticeable voltage sag in cold temperatures. That means your bike might feel sluggish and the battery will likely deplete more quickly. Charging up to 100% means you can ride for longer. While riding, the battery will produce some heat. During the summer, it's great to let that dissipate, but during the winter, I like to keep it locked in with a neoprene battery sleeve. It acts like a winter coat, improving both power and endurance. Battery efficiency is also lower in snowy terrain due to slippage. If you're in the market to buy an e-bike that you can ride year-round in any conditions, it's a good idea to look for the largest battery capacity possible. Many of the fat tire e-bikes that I enjoy riding year-round have about 1 kilowatt-hour of capacity. I stick with at least 48-volt architecture to ensure the performance will be more consistent even at lower states of charge. So if you're shopping for a 48-volt bike, look for something around 17 amp hours or more. E-bikes with 52, 60, or even 72 volts are even better for winter fun. Most people don't want to ride with cold toes, fingers, or shivering the whole time. You'll want to ride through beautiful scenery all day if you're toasty and warm. The right gear makes that possible. Hand protection is at the very top of my list. Battery-powered heated gloves like the ones I have here are versatile for many activities, whether that's e-biking in the cold, motorcycling when it's chilly, or even outdoor events. You can carry extra batteries and charge them via USB. I've ridden in temperatures around 0 degrees Fahrenheit comfortably with these. Big heated gloves can make shifting and throttle operation a little cumbersome. Heated handlebar mitts like these deflect wind and let you wear thinner gloves for better dexterity, which can come in handy if the terrain is tricky. What I love most about these mitts is that they can plug into an e-bike's display USB port using the bike's big battery. Personally, I think it's great to not worry about charging another set of batteries. I always wear a helmet when I ride. The trouble with most bicycle helmets is that they're generally designed to keep riders cool during the summer. I have dozens of e-bike helmets and there are only a few I use during the winter. These have support with winter liners, which allow the helmet to fit snugly with protection for the ears. They usually integrate more comfortably when wearing separate goggles as well. My favorite helmet is the Unit 1 Aura, and it has an optional winter liner as well as magnetic visor with transitional lenses that I love for the bright white snowy reflections on sunny riding days. Bern and Xnito make lower cost options with decent winter liners too. During the winter, the sun stays low and daylight goes by quickly. It's smart to run bike and helmet lights even during the day, and add reflective gear to your ankles and wrists. Braking and maneuverability can get sloppy when snow and ice are involved. If you share the road with cars or the trail with other kinds of riders, the extra visibility can get you spotted sooner, buying important reaction time for everyone. Traction is everything when the ground is slick or icy, but there are some things that you can do to improve it. I prefer to ride fat tire bikes during the winter, and I drop the tire pressure down to about 8 psi, which allows the tire to cover more ground, working more like a tank track. Be sure to check the range acceptable for your specific bike in your owner's manual or on the side of the tire. If you ride where there might be black ice, studded tires can be a good investment. Those carbide tips can make otherwise impassable paths a breeze. Tires can kick up a lot of debris when riding, and salt is corrosive to metal components. It's a good idea to wipe down your frame, chain, and rotors with a damp cloth after every ride. If you plan to ride a lot in the winter, there are some characteristics in an e-bike that I would look out for to get the most out of your cold weather riding. Mid-drive and hub motor e-bikes with power to the rear wheel will probably get the job done, but it's tough for them to compete with dual motor options. Having power at the front wheel helps pull you through deep snow that could stall a rear-drive bike. They usually have the ability to switch to a single motor or dual, so the rider can choose the power and efficiency they're looking for. All-wheel drive e-bikes can be a bit too heavy and unwieldy for some riders during warmer seasons, but I'd always choose dual motor setups for winter riding if given the choice. Bikes without a rear suspension can also be difficult to control in slippery conditions. Winter riders will benefit greatly from a full suspension frame. The rear suspension keeps the propulsion tire in contact with uneven or frozen terrain and maximizes traction. If you decide to ride a hardtail e-bike, the addition of an inexpensive suspension seat post like this one will certainly improve comfort and stability. Finally, let's talk about stopping. Cable brakes can freeze or become brittle and snap for catastrophic failure in cold temperatures. Hydraulic brake fluid thickens and becomes more sluggish when temperatures drop. Hot brakes will melt snow and become less effective. When coupled with slippery terrain, I assume my stopping distance is doubled. I often brake check with light squeezes before big declines or during high-speed segments to clear ice and gain confidence that the system is working while the stakes are low. With these tips, you are ready to experience some of the most peaceful and memorable rides of your life. In this video's description, I've included links to my favorite pieces of gear mentioned in this video, along with some discount codes. If you've got your own winter e-biking tips or stories, please share them with us and other viewers in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, then hype it. And if you really want to help our small channel grow, please share this link online. I've thoroughly reviewed over 100 e-bikes on this channel too. I hope you'll subscribe to be notified when we upload new ones or other e-bike buying guide segments. Until next time, drive, fly, ride. Go electric.